If you run an HVAC business, you know that managing jobs, techs, customers, and invoices by hand does not scale. The right software handles that for you. But there are a lot of options out there, and most comparisons just list features without telling you which one actually fits a small HVAC operation. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 best HVAC software tools right now and exactly which one fits your business size and budget. Now, before I get into the tools, let me tell you exactly what to look for. Most HVAC businesses need the same 5 things. First, job scheduling. Can you book jobs fast, assign them to techs, and send reminders to customers automatically? Second, mobile access. Can your techs see their jobs and collect signatures from the field? Third, quoting. Can you build a quote on site and get it approved fast? Fourth, invoicing and payments. Can you get paid the same day the job is done? And fifth, customer history. Can you pull up what equipment a client has and what work you did last time? If a tool does all 5 of those well, it's worth your time. Everything else is extra. Keep that in mind as I walk through each pick. Now, Jobber is my top pick for HVAC companies with 1 to 10 techs. It covers everything a small service business needs, and it's the easiest tool on this list to start using. Scheduling is clean, quoting is fast, clients can approve quotes and pay invoices online through the Client Hub portal. Recurring jobs book automatically, which is a real advantage for businesses that do seasonal tune-ups or maintenance plans. Pricing starts at $49 a month for solo operators and $129 a month for teams up to 7. That's fair for what you get. If you'd like to start a 14-day trial of Jobber, you can click the link in the description. It requires no credit card to get started. Now, the one area where Jobber is weaker is dispatch for larger teams. Once you get past 7 or 8 techs, the dispatch board is not as robust as some of the other tools. For most small HVAC shops, however, that doesn't matter. But for bigger operations, keep listening. Now, Housecall Pro is the right pick if you're running 5 or more techs and dispatch management is a daily challenge. The dispatch board is one of the best in this price range. You can see all your techs on a map, drag jobs between them, and optimize routes to cut drive time. Customers get real-time text updates when a tech is on the way. They can track the arrival on a map. That's a feature that stands out for HVAC companies trying to build trust with new residential customers. Housecall Pro also has InstaPay, which lets you advance invoice payments for a fee. If your business has cash flow timing issues, that feature has real value. Pricing starts at $65 a month for one user and $169 a month for teams up to 5. Higher than Jobber, but worth it once your team gets big enough that dispatch is the bottleneck. Now, ServiceTitan is the enterprise tool in the space. It's used by some of the largest HVAC, plumbing, and electrical companies in the country. If you have a call center, a fleet of 15 or more techs, and a dedicated office staff, ServiceTitan is built for you. It has the deepest feature set on this list. Call booking tied directly to dispatch, financing options for customers, marketing attribution, custom reporting, and advanced technician performance tracking. The downside is cost and complexity. ServiceTitan does not publish pricing publicly, but most contractors report paying between $300 and $500 a month or more, depending on team size and features. There's also a significant onboarding and training process. If you're running a small shop, ServiceTitan is too much, in both cost and complexity. If you're scaling toward a large multi-truck operation, it might be the right long-term investment. Now, FieldEdge is a strong option if you're already running QuickBooks and want a field service tool that connects deeply to it. Most tools have QuickBooks integration, but FieldEdge was built from the ground up to work alongside it rather than just sync with it. Your accounting and your field operations stay more tightly connected. FieldEdge covers scheduling, dispatch, invoicing, customer history, and equipment tracking. The equipment history feature is particularly useful for HVAC. You can see the full service record for every unit you've worked on by serial number in the customer file. Pricing is in a similar range to Housecall Pro, though FieldEdge requires a demo before they give you a quote. The interface is not as polished as Jobber or Housecall Pro, but the functionality is solid and the QuickBooks connection is the tightest in this group. Now, ServiceMate is a mobile-first tool built for smaller service businesses. It runs entirely from an iPhone or iPad. There's no desktop app. If you or your techs are always in the field and never behind a desk, that's actually an advantage. It covers job management, quoting, invoicing, and customer communication. The job card layout is clean and easy to use in the field. You can attach photos, checklists, and notes to every job. ServiceMate is best for solo operators or 2 to 3 person crews that want a simple, mobile native tool at a lower price point. Plans start at around $29 a month for a limited number of jobs and scale from there. It's not the right fit for a larger operation that needs a full desktop dispatch board or complex reporting. But for a small HVAC business that wants to go paperless without a steep learning curve, ServiceMate is a solid option. Now let me put the pricing side by side so you can compare quickly. ServiceMate starts at around $29 a month for smaller job volumes. Jobber Core is $49 a month for one user. Connect is $129 for up to 7. Housecall Pro starts at $65 a month for one user and $169 for up to 5. FieldEdge requires a demo quote, but is generally in the $100 to $200 range for small teams. ServiceTitan is typically $300 to $500 a month or more for larger operations. All of these tools except ServiceTitan have free trials you can start without a credit card. My advice is to start at the tool that fits your team size. Don't pay for enterprise features you'll never use, and don't try to scale a solo tool once your crew grows. Here's a simple guide based on team size. If you're a solo operator or a crew of 2, ServiceMate or Jobber Core. Keep costs low and get the basics working. Either one will get you off paper and on your phone. If you run 3 to 7 techs, Jobber Connect is the sweet spot. Good features, fair price, easy to train new staff. If dispatch is already a bottleneck for you, try Housecall Pro Essentials instead. If you run 8 to 15 techs, Housecall Pro Max or FieldEdge. You need a stronger dispatch board and more tracking. The higher monthly cost pays for itself in time saved and jobs completed. If you run 15 or more techs with a call center, look at ServiceTitan. It's a bigger investment, but it's built for that scale. Here's where I land. For most HVAC contractors watching this, Jobber or Housecall Pro is probably the right answer. Jobber is the better fit if you're under 10 techs and you want the simplest, cleanest tool at a fair price. The quoting, client portal, and recurring job features are well built for service businesses with repeat clients. Housecall Pro is the better fit if your dispatch is getting complex and you need stronger team management and real-time tech tracking. ServiceTitan, FieldEdge, and ServiceMate fill specific gaps. Enterprise scale, deep QuickBooks integration, and fully mobile solo operations, but they're not the right first choice for most contractors. The Jobber free trial link is in the description. Housecall Pro also has a free trial, which I'll put in the description as well, if you want to compare. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more software reviews built specifically for contractors and field service businesses. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment.